Hey Felicity friends, welcome back to another new video. Happy New Year's to everybody, girl. Honestly, I'm super duper happy because the IRS, okay, this is so off topic, but if it helps anybody, because girl, it has changed. For years and years, I've tried so much to make an account with the IRS so I can pay my taxes and stuff like that. And I've always struggled. Their old verification process was such a pain in the booty. And literally, like, I had to have a car loan or a house loan or really bad. I have like 8 credit cards, and yet none of my credit cards went through, or my debit card ever went through. It was impossible for me to get verified with the IRS so I can make an account. Now they have a new system, which is ID.me, and it works with them. I don't know if this is illegal to say this, but whatever. It's public knowledge. I didn't know this, but it's in the internet. So I finally verified. I finally have an IRS account, you guys. I can pay all my taxes. I know I can call with a phone, but I've done that before. I actually had this girl that helped me. I think I paid $200 as like just a test, and she said that I will get a letter. I never got a letter, like never ever. So I don't know if it went to the IRS, but now I can go and check. Now the only thing is the system is down since December 24, I believe, and until January the 7th, which is my birthday. So they should be up and running on January the 7th, so I can go and check my balance and everything and pay it off. And I'm gonna be a clean boy, girl. Like, oh my god. For like, I don't think it just happened. So yeah, they have an easier way to verify, to make an account with the IRS. If you owe taxes or whatever, you can go and sign up. It's really easy. It's like you submit your driver license or some sort of ID of yourself, and they scan your face. Technology is amazing, and it has. Because I got scammed when I was buying fireworks last night, and it kind of did bum me down because I was on a really tight budget, and I really want a lot of fireworks, and they always. Like my mom says, a veces te miran la cara de burro, like something like that. Like there's a phrase in Spanish basically saying like, sometimes these people out there, these salespeople, will see that you're young and you like don't know that much, so they will take advantage of you. And I'm like, they won't take advantage of me, and here they did. They took advantage of me, but it's my fault. I should have checked the receipt and should have. I'm so dumb, but I'm really excited because it's New Year's. My butt just clenched, and also the account, you guys. So y'all don't understand how 5 years of me struggling, and now, and the irony of it all, that it's going to be the New Year. So happy New Year's to all of you guys. Hope you guys are having an amazing time, and I love you all so much. So I'm super duper excited for 2023, what it has to offer, good and bad. So yes. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a list of plants that I hate. I hate these plants so much. Like, they're so disgusting. If you have this, I hate you. I'm kidding. No, honestly, these are beautiful plants. I love all of these plants, which is why I bought them, because I really did like the way they look, but for some reason I can't keep them happy. So basically, I just said like the most hated plants of 2022 because like, for like clickbait kind of, but it's not really clickbait. These are basically plants that I have killed, or that I'm actually really struggling. They're just very finicky under my conditions, and honestly just over my neglect. So I'm going to be sharing plants. Oh, somebody's moving or leaving. It's a U-Haul truck. It's a U-Haul truck. Yeah, so much with you guys. Some plants that I don't like anymore. Well, honestly, to be honest, in 2020, next year, I will possibly buy this plant again. If I see it again, I'm gonna buy it, because I just want to try again. There's actually a plant that I had that is a ficus, a variegated ficus. The first time I had it, it just died. It went like downhill so fast. And then the second time I got it, it got scale. And I was like, I'm never gonna buy this plant ever again. And I did. I couldn't, hold on, I got a call. But I couldn't stop myself from, because it's just so beautiful. I love the variegated ficus. I love trees. I really do like trees. So I got it. And I got it in, I think, spring. And now I have it. Actually, let me show it to you right now. So here it is. It was in this small little 4-inch pot, and now she's in this nice big pot, and she is doing super duper good. I'm pretty sure called a variegated ficus. I'm not that sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But like, it's so beautiful, and this is the 3rd time I got it, so 3rd time's a charm, and it's doing super duper good. So I learned, and 1000%, like, I'm not really gonna give up on a plant. If I really do like it, I'm gonna keep on trying it, especially if it's affordable, or if it's a really good deal, if it looks really nice. So I will try these plants again. Maybe I'm sure I don't lose my energy. And yeah, so let's start. The first one, a lot of these, I only have one of them, which is kind of going downhill, but the rest I don't have. I'll put pictures on the screen to show y'all, Basically, the first one is the White Fusion Caletti or Fusion White Caletia. It's so beautiful, such an iconic plant. Every time I post it, people always freak out and they're like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's beautiful. It's something about it that looks so good and pretty. See, it looks really, really good. But every time I get it, the last time I had it, it was doing really, really good, right? It lasted for a good minute. But I noticed that when it gets stressed out, Spider-Man's just like clog it, like it goes everywhere. And the way that I stress it out is by not keeping it moist. Sometimes I forget to water it, or I have my little moments, and the spider mites have a buffet, and I just have to toss it away. I try it sometimes, but it just becomes really, really bad. So, and White Fusion Caletas or Fusion White Caletia do not like tap water. I noticed that like they hate my tap water. They hate it. So I used to always water with the fish tank, but yeah, so rest in peace. She was beautiful. Okay, so that I will try again maybe next year. I might want to place it outside, or I know people always tell me to get a self-watering pot. Okay, next one's going to be honestly this one. Yes, this one. Ah! It was a beautiful plant, and I got it for a great deal from Urban Jungle. I did not get it like this. I got it for $13.98. It was beautiful. It's a variegated fungus, Ficus triangulus. It's a ficus, and it's variegated, and it's a triangular one. Let me show it to you. It's so beautiful. I honestly, well, it's just a bad leaf to show you, but it is a beautiful plant. And I just every time I look at it, just there is new shoots coming in, but I don't know how long that's gonna last. Like, so yeah. It's gonna be a short video. Alrighty, the next one's going to be this is the boyfriend. The next one's going to be the Fitonia. I honestly love, I also call them nerve plants because they're literally, it's a Fitonia slash nerve plant. They're super duper beautiful, but they're really dramatic, 1000%. It's kind of fun to play with them, like to like let it dry out a little bit, because like it wilts, so it's like completely dead, and then when you water it just perks back up. It looks like one or two leaves. It's just super duper fun to like look at that. But if you leave it to like dry out for like a week, you know, it's gonna go downhill 1000%. And every time I do that, it's just these are really thirsty plants. Like they like to stay moist, and it makes me sad because like they're just so, excuse me, they're just so pretty, and it's just like, it makes me sad. But I actually see some hanging basket ones which I look super duper pretty. I've never seen one like actually a nice trailing one. I feel like it grows like a petunia, which is an outdoor flower plant that people put it in hanging plants. I think that's how it grows. So yeah, petunias are really, really pretty. I'm an underwater. I'm not an overwater, and I feel like an overwater would thrive with those plants, but for me, I'm an underwater. It just doesn't work out. So next one's going to be the shingles. Honestly, it was kind of, oh, I just saw something spitting again. It's because like I was very faint. I got some of these little toe. It's because like this is what I'm filming. I have like a little like 3 feet section of like where I'm walking by. He likes to like lay next to my feet sometimes, which is kind of weird, but yeah, so I gotta be more careful. The shingles, everybody freaked out when it was in the big box stores. I still forgot about it from Costa Farm, and it's another thirsty plant. It doesn't like to dry out. They actually like humidity. Just so sad. It makes me sad. I do want to try again, and I actually have tried again, but it just takes one time for me to like forget to water it, and it just goes like a lot of plants that you see, they can handle like drying periods, you know. They actually do appreciate it, but the plants that are like on this list literally like to stay moist. So maybe a lot of these just need like a self-watering pot. That's probably gonna resolve the problem. So if I do buy one, like I said, I will be buying one in the future if I do see a pretty one that I like and it's a good price, or I guess if it's nice, I will buy it. And I do gotta stack up on some self-watering pots to make sure I am, you know, preventing from like underwatering them. Okay, next one is another moisture-loving plant. It's the Maidenhair Fern. She's super duper pretty. Her foliage is just so, it's 1000% giving tropical vibes. It's just, and it's very soft. It has really soft leaves. I love like the tiny little leaves on like the big leaf. It's really pretty. I actually do love me a good fern, but they again just one time you forget to water it, it's gone. Just forget about it. So yeah, she needs and also they need humidity. Like when leaves are really thin and usually very delicate, they appreciate humidity. Except there's one asparagus fern that can tolerate it. I forget what it's called. But yeah, so Maidenhair Fern is gorgeous, but I couldn't keep her alive. So yeah, rest in peace. And then last but not least is the pinstripe calathea. This plant's gorgeous. I've actually did had one and she was thriving. But again, one of the biggest problems that I have with the pinstripe calathea, I would put on the screen, is that it gets spider mites. And the last time I had it, it was thriving. It was doing really good. But I forgot to water it. It was in my depression episode. And yeah, it's like the white Fijian calathea. Like, you just forget to water it one time, and spider magnets. I think like they release some sort of smell or something, like a welcoming. So the spider mites like, hey, I want to come over and just like I'm already down. Might as well you finish me off. You know, I don't know what it is, but that's what happens. I don't even know how the spider mites come over because I don't have any spider mites right now. Maybe I do. They're just hiding. But I've looked at all my plants and what I do have is mealybugs, but spider mites. I don't really see any plants infested with spider mites other than calatheas. So yeah, that's my list. Honestly, something about calatheas, because some people might say like, oh, calatheas need to stay moist, David. Well, this one doesn't. The peacock calatheas was on my top list yesterday, like on my top favorite plants. It's this one. This one is such a forgiving plant, and there's a new leaf coming in. Like, it's a really great plant, and I do have it in a low light spot. It does get like artificial lighting, but it's not that like strong like my other ones. If you have it in a good low light spot, it can handle like a little bit of drying period. It just has one ugly leaf, and that's from me not watering it for like I think 3 weeks. So it is also in a self-watering pot. So maybe I'm cheating a little bit, but yeah. So this is a great plant. And yeah, you guys, those are basically other plants that I hated for 2022, just to be dramatic. But these are plants that have kills or have struggled with, or that just have really been a pain in the butt, or just needed that extra love. They wanted to be, you know, spoiled, and I didn't want to give that to them. So yeah, let me know which are plants that y'all have killed, because like every plant parent has killed at least one plant. It's normal. It's what, you know, it's the beauty and all. Like that's how we learn, and that's the best way to like gain wisdom. It's by experience, and you only get that by bad things or good things happening to you. In this case, plants. So when you lose a plant, you can at least know why you lost it, and you can apply it the next time you get it, you know? So no shame at all. Like it's normal and it's expected as well. So I mean, if you haven't lost any plants, I wish I can be you. I wish I could be you, but I can't. I'm just really a neglectful person, which is why a lot of the plants that I have are really common plants, because they're common for a reason, because they thrive in neglect, or they don't need that much special care like a lot of the other expensive ones, or like the maidenhair ferns, petunias, that need, you know, to always stay moist. But yeah, sending positive vibes to each and every one of you guys. I love you guys so much. Happy New Year's to everybody, and I'll see you next year. I'm sorry, I have to say it.